Natural resources abound on our planet. However, humans have not used them properly, resulting in overconsumption to the point where we consume far more than our planet can supply. If the population reaches 9 billion by 2050, 3 Earths will be needed to provide current lifestyles and needs of everyone. This is where all economic players, government, business owners, and consumers must make life-changing actions to address overconsumption and overproduction. Sustainable Development Goal 12, or also known as Responsible Consumption and Production, is one of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals created by the United Nations, which aims to persuade different countries globally to practice responsible consumption and production. This goal also promotes handling of the world's resources in order to conserve supplies for future generations and adequate productions for all without harming the environment.
SDG 12 has various targets or goals that it wishes to achieve by 2030. Here are the following.
First, implement 10 years consumption sustainable. Second, sustainable management, use of natural resources. Third, halve global per capita food waste. Fourth, responsible management of chemical and waste. Fifth, sustainable reduced waste generation. Encouraging companies to adopt the sustainable and sustainability practices. 7. Promote sustainable public to procurement practice.
Number 8. Promote universal understanding of sustainable lifestyle. Number 9. Support developing countries' scientific and technological capacity for sustainable consumption and production. Number 10. Develop and implement tools to monitor sustainable tourism. Move market distortion that encourage wasteful.
LEDs, which use 10 times less energy than old incandescent light bulbs, or flat screen TVs, which are much more efficient than the clunky cathode ray tube you might know from your grandparents' house, or cars, which are now more aerodynamic, lightweight, and have more fuel-efficient engines than back in the 1990s. There are many more examples of products that have become more efficient in recent years. With all these innovations, surely the environmental impact of our consumption has gone down, right? The answer is no. Despite all these improvements, our consumption and production patterns have overall become less sustainable. But why? The answer is complex, but has a lot to do with what's called the rebound effect. Basically, what happens is that an increase in technology efficiency may drive increase in consumption. Improvements in production patterns have made many products like cars and TVs more efficient and often cheaper too, and in response to this, we have been consuming them a lot more. Instead of one light bulb, we are now using multiple LEDs and in more places. New TVs are becoming larger and larger, and making cars more fuel efficient allowed people to trade in their smaller cars for larger.
The three major problems that our country faces are: first, the waste generated by the country, especially single-use plastic, have increased tremendously due to the lack of the hazardous waste management system. Second, rapid urbanization and population growth resulting in increased demand for resources and ecosystem service. And last, the poor monitoring system of the different agencies to assess the effect of the overconsumption of natural resources have to lead a massive decrease in the food supply.
Here in the Philippines, did you know that an estimated 2,175 tons of food scrap in Metro Manila alone are thrown in the garbage every day? Consider how much food was thrown away that could have been used to feed hungry Filipinos. Given this issue, we can help our environment by encouraging everyone to practice sustainable consumption. Aside from that, we can also help by reusing things instead of purchasing new ones.
If human activity continues at current rate, we will need 3 planets to maintain our life by 2050. We consume that our planet can create and growing levels of pollution and waste intensify the issue. After transportation, business, and the residential energy, consumption is the fastest growing growing sector of global energy use. Agriculture and textile industry are world two most significant pollutants of clean water.
The Extended Producer Responsibility Act of 2022, also known as Republic Act No. 11898. This law amends the Ecological Solid Waste Management Act, RA 9003, and aims to promote sustainable waste management practices by making producers accountable for the environmental impact of their products.
Everything has an impact. Each new device we buy has a cost beyond its retail price. A new phone would need to be used for 232 years to offset its effect on the environment. How would using our smartphones, laptops, and other electronic appliances for one more year make a difference? We would reduce carbon emissions by 4 million tons annually, the same as if we took 2 million cars off the road. We can use technology products for longer and repair them if possible when they break. If we need to buy, we can buy second-hand. This will help not only our environment, but our finances too. Our demand drives production. We have the choice to demand better. Sustainable consumption is possible. Consider the impact of your choices.
Every plastic thrown properly, every bottle recycled, and every piece of trash picked up make a difference. Small action create big chance. Let's clean our surroundings and choose responsible consumption and production. Join us in supporting SDG 12.
Ikaw, ako, tayong lahat may magagawa para sa kalikasan.
Ang pagbabago ay nagsisimula sa simpleng aksyon.
Bawasan ang basura, gumamit muli, gamitin ng tama, maging responsable.
Para sa kalikasan, para sa kinabukasan, makiisa sa SDG 12.